5, it's more than the 6. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yo, I know y'all can hear me, but dig this here, man. I'm doing this from my phone this morning. There's an outage in my area. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's been out for like the last hour and a half or something. So I'm like, what is happening? So I'm doing this from my phone. How dope is that? Ain't that crazy? Yeah. I'm sitting in front of my computer, right? I don't know if y'all can hear music playing or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the chat. I'm way behind. Salute to everybody. Dwayne Jones, Eric H, Josiah. That's all right, brother. I appreciate you. Tay Tay, Mansa Musa, salute. Tone 40, love is the word. Tay D, Shemaine Callahan, Demon Kennedy, Flawless Mentality with Dr. Mark, Son of Tank, Jermaine Jubilee, Rod Neal, Zelos Newton, Ace Status, Big C, what up? Cesar, what up? The Brothers UK, Andrew Gray, Mr. Shelton, Main Event Mark, Alfred, what up? Black Cloud, the Sensei Stormy B-Man, Ratchet since 91, Platboy Plays in the building, salute. Big Dog Willie, Rick Blackwell, Josh, Robert Singleton, CB, Sports TV in the building, MP, what the fuck? Art Hostage, morning. Shun, what up? King Bonnie, Brooklyn C, Outlaw Jr. Shawala, what up, sis? How you? DJ Chris, what up? I'm Jolly, what up, man? Where you been? Shadow Moses, what up? Wait a minute, my screen just jumped. Hold on, let me see something. They've been fucking off my service all day, man. Y'all, this is crazy. Since about 7 this morning. Shit crazy. But, you know, that's why it's good to have multiple devices, ain't it? You know what I mean? Crazy, right? Who's this? Oh, I see a super chat. Let's see how this works on the phone. Ah, it works. Big Dog Willie in that super chat. He says Sports Illustrated in 2019, Spence said that he asked the United States government to ban Amir Khan from entering the U.S. because he was scared of him. You know, I remember that. That was god awful. It was crazy. And now I feel for him. You know, oh, yo, we're in luck. We're in luck. We're in luck. Oh, shit. My internet just came back. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I hear music. Drew Titan walks on deck. Shout out to the mighty LBBC. Drew Titan and meet Drew Titan. See? Hey. All right, I'm gonna leave this right here. Let's see. How do I get out of this? All right, I'm gonna end that one. Oh wait, hold on. No. We're just gonna leave. Boom. There we go. Almost ended the shit. Oh my God, man.
Man, I was fucked up. I said, yo, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Well, it's been acting up since last night after I got off the live with Tay Jones last night. I hope y'all watched that. And it was just crazy. So I got off the live and I said, I was looking something up. I was getting some more information for my other show. And shit start flickering. I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, I ain't gonna worry about it. I get out of bed this morning. I'm like, they ain't fixed this shit? I said, nah, no problem. I have a cell phone, 5G and all that. You know what I mean? But, they just turned it back on, so great, whatever. If it flashes and we go out again, I'll just stay where you are. I'll just jump on my phone again. It's no big deal. Salute, y'all. Bud case got dropped against Bob Arum. Mr. Shelton in that super chat. Look. All right, here's the deal. Let me just touch on that just for a second. Y'all already know my stance on it. I'm not too confident, but y'all know that Bob Arum, for those of you that didn't hear it, I'll pull it up and I'll play it for you guys. It's some, Bob Arum was in the barbershop and told Fred something. Let me just play it for y'all real quick, for those of you that didn't hear it.
They asked to sit down and see if we could settle. Mm-hmm. My feeling is that this lawsuit was really dreamed up by Kenehan.
All right, basically what he's saying, he wanted to sit down with Bud and see if he can settle, but he feels that the lawsuit was dreamed up by Daniel Kenehan. Now, he's alleging that, they were going to have a clean break. You remember when Bud stood up on stage and said, yo, you couldn't secure me the Spence fight, so, he's moving on. And we all was like, yes, Bud. And then he followed up with the lawsuit and he was like, yes, that is true. But Bob Arum is saying that it might have been dreamed up by Daniel Kenehan because prior to all of that, they were going to settle. That's what I'm getting from this.
And his people, because Crawford indeed had sent us an email saying that he and Kenehan were partners. This is
Bud sent Arum an email stating that they were partners. I don't know when he did that, but look, we already, broke that news, and we already was like, yo, Tay Jones told me this, he told all of us this, like, it was still snow on the ground up here in New York. It was like February or March. Go look through his videos. He told us this already. Listen carefully to the way he said it. He was like, the problem with the fight between Errol and Bud was because of his affiliation with Daniel Kenehan. And the PBC doesn't want to work with this guy. But at the time, Bob Arum was working with him. MTK Global was still around. Maurenzo Tuffy told us to go to hell. I'm not Interpol. I'm not the police. I'm going to judge him based off of what he does. Rick Glasser told him he's great for boxing. Remember all of that? That was back in February or March. Tay Jones told us this. Give them my boy! Remember all of that? And then a little while later, $5 million bounty on his head. MTK Global disappears. No fly list. Savannah Marshall, Matthew Macklin, Ben Davidson, the Furies. Nobody could fly. Fucking off with him. Bob Arum talking about, I'm going to cooperate. We don't fuck with MTK Global. We don't fuck with Pro Bellum. Pro Bellum was like, whoa, leave our names out of it. They're suing people now. All of that happened. I'm giving y'all the accelerated version. Now, Arum is on Fred's show saying this. And we're like, duh. We've been saying that. What's the holdup? But let's just say, you know, y'all know Tay Jones is every bit as connected. He could talk to anybody he wants to. And let's just say the news that I got was somewhat settling. Bud doesn't work with Daniel Kenehan anymore. I don't know when that, you know, ceased, but it ceased. And right now, in my opinion, the issue may be whatever monies he got from Daniel Kenehan, the government needs to know about it, where it came from or whatever. They want to know if it's dirty money. That's what I suspect. I'm not involved in it. You know, I'm just thinking, because right now, to me, there's no excuse for the fight not to be signed. I heard a number that Bud asked for. To me, it's a little strange, but it kind of makes sense with everything that was going on and the numbers that I did hear that he allegedly received from not allegedly, he did. I heard $20 million, and then I heard what he asked for this Arum fight, and I'm like, But I'm no expert. I'm just a fan. But, you know, y'all leave it up to us to try and connect these dots. And when we connect the dots, nobody wants to talk about certain things. Everything is Arrow's fault. It's Arrow. No. Why are y'all not talking about this shit? In my opinion, if it is this Daniel Kenehan shit, just say, yo, look, man, I got caught up with this dude. Now this dude is world hopping or whatever. They act like they can't find him or can't arrest him. He's like, where's Waldo? Look, the fight would have been signed months ago, but you know, the government got my money jammed up. I'm trying to fight this guy. Errol trying to fight me. We trying to become undisputed. But I can't make a move until this. Now, and like I said I've been saying, what happens if this thing is so jammed up? Errol moves on. Y'all start calling him scared and all kinds of bitches, and he didn't want to fight. But then when it comes time for Errol to fulfill a mandatory, and he still can't move because the business isn't taken care of, what y'all gonna say? I'm gonna say, yo, man, I told you. But Tay Jones spoke to somebody that is involved in the situation, and he says he's pretty sure that the fight's gonna happen. He didn't say 100%, but he said he's pretty sure. But he did say he wouldn't be surprised if it's all set already. And the way I'm taking it is, everything's done. Venue, splits, sales of popcorn, and all this other, all that's done. They're just waiting for that one little piece to work itself out so they can just make a move and give us a date. Neither man is scared. They both want the smoke with each other. But I suspect this Daniel Kenehan shit is what's his former affiliation with DK is what slowed up this process. And I find it strange how nobody else is, the Errol Spence channels, whoever they are, they're not talking about that. I heard somebody ask Bernie that in his chat and he ignored it. I know you see Art Hostas in there. He's respectfully asked Bud on Twitter about it, and he never got a response. Yeah, I hope so. I hope after the Kenehan takedown, you know, all it is, y'all, in simplest terms, Bud took a check from DK, from what I understand, and that is probably the reason why there's a holdup. You ain't making no moves until we figure out where every dime came from. Since all of this broke, has Bud been out the country? That's a real question. This is why I want to see that list. Because we know, we found out all of these Brits can't leave their countries. So I was like, what? It makes you wonder. Bob Arum said he's cooperating. I think he was scared to fly to the UK after dropping a dime on Daniel Kenehan to see his product in Tyson Fury fight Dillian White. But then just because you're cooperating, I don't mean that they remove you off the list. Could Bob Arum leave? I mean, really think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. Did Bob Arum not want to go out of fear, or could he even go? If he went to the airport, would he have got turned around? These are just questions, man. So now he turned informant, and this ain't the first time he's done this, man. In concert.
Before the Porter fight.
Hold on, let me bring it back, y'all.
That he and Kenehan were partners. This is before the Porter fight.
Ooh, that's interesting. So now it's interwoven into the Daniel Kenehan issue. So
it may be, I don't know.
You see that's very key. See, Bob Arum's not stupid. He's 90 years old, but he's a lawyer by trade. Basically, that was a big old. He told you that there was definitely a relationship between Bud and Daniel Kenehan. He told us that. We knew that. Tay Jones told us that. But you heard what he said at the end? He said, maybe. So now he can't get sued for slander. All of that was suspecting. It's like we know there was a relationship, but there may have been an email that he said, like, yeah, I'm working with him now because we know he was in Dubai. Errol, where you at? Errol, we looking for big fish. You remember that? That was in Dubai. So we know there's definitely a relationship. I don't think he'd lie about an email sent saying that they were together. And based off of that reliable source that's involved directly in it, yesterday, according to Tay Jones, he was told that Bud does not work with Daniel Kenehan anymore. Fine, but that doesn't erase the business that was being done prior. That's like saying, yeah, man, you know, I used to hang out with this guy every day. I didn't know he was a drug dealer. You know, every time, you know, we went out, he always picked up the tab. I let him do it. I mean, that's my boy. You know, I was short on the mortgage, and he gave me a couple of grand. Oh, he just gave you a couple of grand? Yeah, well, I grew up with him. That's my guy. You know, and I got a family. He ain't gonna let me be out in the street and my family in case, you know, that's my friend. I don't work for him. Yeah, but we have you on video. He gave you a package. Yeah, it was fucking grocery, man. Well, look, you go to work every day. You ain't hot. You don't look suspicious, but we got to sort this out just to make sure you weren't on a payroll. We want to make sure that package of ramen noodles didn't have no narcotic in it. So until then, we're going to freeze your accounts. You can go ahead to work. You can pick up your salary, but all that extra money that he was giving you, we need to make sure that was just a gift. Y'all know what I'm talking about? We need to make sure. We ain't gonna lock you up because your man's on the run, but we ain't gonna lock you up. But we need to go through your bank account and see what's going on here. I'm not saying that it goes exactly like that, but y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. Bud's money might be jammed up. He didn't do enough for them to hit him over the head and say you're going to prison. Just like everyone on the no-fly list. Bob Arum say, yo, look, okay, yo, you got me. I didn't know he was still into that shit. I'm cooperating, man. I don't want no smoke. Okay, Bob, but we still want to know what was going on. So, okay, you could just continue with your business. Y'all go ahead, but we need to keep an eye on you. You can't leave the country, man. Because if we find out something big, you have enough money where you can disappear. Bob Arum has enough money to disappear, y'all. You stay your ass right here. Tyson Fury, the Furies, they have enough money to disappear, believe it or not. Believe it or not, they have enough money to disappear. So they was like, no. So that's was, you know, and I know that might sound kind of deep, but it is that deep. And again, yeah, Main Event Mark said, I wish he would disappear though. Yeah, no doubt. Xavier, what up? Chaz Bleak, salute. I see y'all. I'm just cooking. Yep. Yeah, Art Hostage, yeah, you correct. And I think Bud is just left holding somewhat of a bag. You know, if he moves some product in his gym bag after Dubai, whatever, I'm going to lean towards he didn't know about it. Being that that's how Daniel Kenehan got down, now you're in it. You didn't know. But in concert. Cedric, what up, bro? He says, check my DM. Hold on, y'all. What the fuck? Yo, y'all niggas is dumb as fuck, man. Who did that? Mo Boxing in that super chat. He said, Big Drew, Wilder vs. White. Yeah, let's get to that. Because I really wish Bud wouldn't be going through this, but I heard some really a bit settling news yesterday from a very reliable source saying that he thinks everything is done. They're just waiting for a few things to clear up so that they could just say, oh, great, okay, we can go. And I suspect it's the government to say, okay, he ain't do nothing, so y'all go ahead. Because what you don't want is these mandatories. Errol got 3. They're like, yo, come on, how long are we supposed to wait? It's been months already. You gonna fight him or not? You know what he's going through. That's not going to happen, but I'm the mandatory. I want what I'm entitled to. And Errol has 3 of them to fulfill. 3 of them. Bud has 1 that he has until 2023 of October. I think that's what L-Dub told me. And what happens when his Mando says, yo, Bud, Errol's going on doing his thing. What's up? And the government's like, not so fast, man. You know, we still ain't figured this out. Bud can't fight. It's not that he don't want to fight. He can't fight. Vacate. That's when people are going to need to panic. Vacate? Why is he vacating? Told you. And I hope it don't get that far. I hope they work all of this shit out so that Bud and Errol can fight. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to keep hope alive. So now, hold on, man. I gotta show y'all this shit. Xavier just sent me something. Y'all gotta see this. Y'all going to hell. Hold on. Y'all going straight to hell. Oh my gosh, man. Funny as hell, man. I swear to God, man. Some of y'all burn in hell, man. Yo, man. Y'all ready for this shit, man? Yo. Goddamn, man. Yep. Yo. I don't know who has time to do this on the internet, but thank you. Can y'all see this?
Blow it all up!
Stop. Oh, stop. I ain't fucking with y'all.
Berserker barrage.
Oh my God. Oh, my heart. Oh, I can't. Oh, fuck, I hate you. Oh my God. Oh. They ain't gonna ever bother Oscar. But I ain't ever gonna feel sorry for him. That man got more money than a little bit. Feel sorry for him for what? Fuck that. Oh shit, who did that? Damn. Oscar had a brilliant fighting career, man. But when that fucking picture came out with him in those fishnets, man, I'm like, oh man, why, man? Why the fuck? Yeah, Trail, you gonna be out there Thursday? I'll be out there Friday. I should have came out there Thursday, but yeah, whatever, man. Come on, what up? Enormous Giant Clothing Company, salute. All right. Oh, they heard it all here? Yeah, word, Xavier, man. All bullshit aside, man. Oscar has a great career, man. And that's why, you know, when those pictures came out, I said, man, what chick? The Underrated Darkness, salute. I was like, yo, man, what chick betrayed him, man? Can I park here for a minute? I did a live yesterday on my other channel. Boxer was killed. Yeah, Art Hostage, word up. We've been on this shit for months. But let me park here for a minute, man. Boxer was killed. You know, a Houston fighter was killed. Fucking around with a 28-year-old friend. A female, of course. Maurenzo Tuffy Smith. He actually fought Andy Ruiz. He was killed, you know, by this bitch. And I'm going to call her that. I'm going to call her whatever except her name. You know why? We don't know her fucking name. They didn't release it. So until we get her name, I'm gonna call her whatever the fuck I want to call her. He was shot and killed by this 28-year-old's estranged 61-year-old husband. And in the article, it says they met at a seafood restaurant in Houston. The 44-year-old Maurenzo Smith accompanied his 28-year-old platonic friend so she can serve her 61-year-old husband divorce papers. Oh yeah, I know Trill Will. I know. Did y'all hear what I just said? Y'all heard that shit, right? An argument ensued. The 61-year-old husband left, came back, and got the dumping inside the restaurant. Hit Maurenzo several times, missed her, left. She called 911. Now peep this, y'all. The estranged husband jumps in his Maserati. They put emphasis on that. Jumped in his Maserati. Drove off, where he was pulled over later by police after hearing the incident. He exited the Maserati, turned the gun on himself, shot himself, and he is in the hospital, but he's expected not to survive. Did y'all just hear that? Now here's the fucked up part. According to the reports, he just met that bitch last Friday. Wednesday. He's accompanying this female friend to serve her husband, who's 61 years old, driving a Maserati with fucking divorce papers. Now let me add this. He wasn't the greatest fighter in the world. In fact, according to his record, he got 13 losses. He's been knocked out about 18 times. He got 13 losses, and he's been knocked out about 8 times. I keep saying 18. He's been knocked out 8 times. Something like that. We never really heard of him. The notable fighter that he fought was Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz beat him. That's one of his L's. Now, I don't know if he was knocked out cold or stoppages. I didn't go through the box with a fine tooth, with a fine comb just to see. I didn't do that. But I'm reading the story and I'm aggravated. Like, yo, now there was a few things to unpack. He just met her last Friday. Why the fuck? How are you that cool with her within 5 days that you're going to accompany her to serve divorce papers in a public setting? She felt comfortable enough for you to ask her, for her to ask you to do that? Now, whether she asked him or volunteered, I'm going to say she asked him. No man volunteers to do that shit. But if you did, we don't know. But if he did, because his family saying he was always trying to help people, good stories always come out when bad things happen to great people. I understand that. But do y'all know that man was a heavyweight fighter? Now watch this. Dude was 6'4". He was a big dude. 6'4", like 200 and damn near 40 pounds. It's a big guy, man. Now he's walking into this place with this 28-year-old woman to serve her 61-year-old husband divorce papers. Now, I read another article where the sisters of Maurenzo said he told them that he spoke to the dude over the phone. And he said, nah, everything's cool. It's all good. He was a cool dude. But they're insisting, the sisters are telling the media, no, they weren't romantically involved. I don't buy that, man. You just met this girl on Friday. You know what? I don't even buy that he just met her on Friday. I don't even buy that. Man, I'm not even walking a girl to the bodega if I don't know too much about her. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But watch this. A 61-year-old man with a 28-year-old wife that he was married to for 9 years, y'all. Let's do the math. 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52. Met her when he was 52. How old was she? 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. She was 19. He was 52. They were together 9 years. And he was driving a Maserati. Divorce. She was finna take half his shit and he was being difficult with the divorce. Why is this man talking to this man that he just met on Friday, trying to set up an arrangement so he can receive the divorce papers? Can you imagine what the conversation was like? Here are your divorce papers. I'm not signing it. I ain't signing shit. What you doing with him? You fucking him? You know she a gold digger? Yo, nigga, I ain't here. No, fuck that. You think I'm scared of you because you big and you a boxer? I'll be back. He came back. Now, I'm not saying that that's what happened, but we're not stupid here. We do have some sort of street smarts, right? So, he got himself involved in a situation that cost him his life. But you think that 28-year-old woman didn't know what she was doing by befriending this big-ass boxer? You think she didn't get him for some sort of protection? Why didn't she go through the legal system? Go through the sheriff's office or whatever the hell it works down in Texas. Here, I'm trying to serve this motherfucker. But they put emphasis on that Maserati. I said, oh, he got bread. You don't just drive a Maserati. You don't work a fucking $50,000 a year job, save up your bread and say, I'm gonna drive a Maserati. That Maserati will fucking leave you broke. Don't hit a pothole and need a tire change. It's either the tire changed or your mortgage. Girlfriend? No. You're gonna be dry humping those leather seats because you ain't gonna be able to afford a girl. My brother Upper Echelon in that super chat, much love. He said 9 years negate prenup partially. Yeah. Whatever partial payment she was gonna get was gonna set her straight because they put emphasis on that Maserati. He was 61. He was 52 when he met her. She was 19, young and ripe. Okay? Young enough to be his daughter, y'all. And he locked it down. Now she established herself, and she got her second wind in life. She's on social media more than likely, like, yeah, you know what? This married life ain't for me. But I bet you she knew that her husband was violent, and I bet you she knew that if it came to a fisticuffs, this brother was gonna fuck him up. But niggas ain't fighting. Not in the street. Niggas ain't fighting. No. In that Texas. No. That's right, granddaughter. Old enough to be the granddaughter. Be old enough to be her grandfather. Texas, he ain't fighting. He went, got his burner, and he became 7 feet tall. What I tell you about Popeye and olive oil, man? In the real world, between Popeye and Bluto, one of them is dead, one of them is in jail, and olive oil is banging wimpy. Hamburgers and all that. Brothers do better. More and more, Jay Good, what up? More and more, Mac of the South in the building. I see y'all. More and more, these sisters don't value us. She legitimately befriended him and like pretty much got him as a hired bodyguard. That's what happened. And he made the horrible decision of following through with that. Especially in Texas, man. It was a bad decision. I don't believe that they just met on Friday. I want to know more about the story. I want to know that woman's name. I want to know what her social media is. I want to know the husband that took his own life. They're saying he's not going to survive. I want to know about that. I want to know about what is she, because they didn't divorce. Well, he's pretty much dead. Now she's a widow. So instead of partial his shit, now she's going to get all of it. I want to know if they had a history of abuse, like physical. Did she have to call the police on him before? I'm willing to bet that that's not the first time they had a drag out like that. But instead of getting the law involved to serve the goddamn divorce papers, you know, the sister said, oh, he spoke to us about that situation, and he said it's all right. How to go from being okay to not okay. Some beef ensues, and then next thing you know, he ain't fighting. Are y'all fighting a 6'4", 240-pound boxer? No. Y'all not doing it. Let me see. Fight him or get my gun. If you're willing to go that far, because I don't even know what they were arguing about. You're serving this man divorce papers, and she shows up with this big nigga. Yo, what you doing? I'm trying to talk to my wife. I don't want a divorce. Who are you? This is between me and my wife. Y'all fucking? Why are you breaking up my happy home? I could think of 1,000 scenarios as to why one minute he said it's all good over the phone. The next minute, he's like, yo. Word, it's beef. I'll be back. And look at the result. Every day I turn on this internet, I see some black woman beefing about some nonsense. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I asked on my other channel, do y'all even like us? And I'm talking about black women as it pertains to black men. Do y'all even like us? Every time I turn around, y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't shit. Who's raising these men that ain't shit? Single mothers. But we ain't shit. That don't pertain to me. I got a wife. Up echelon in that super chat, much love. He said, turning beta males into fun dummies. Yes. And that was a beta move. And I know if you would have asked him, he'd say he's an alpha 100%. But that was a poor decision, man. That was a poor decision. I've made many poor decisions that almost cost me my life. But I'm looking around like, man, that was me chasing tail. You know, young, dumb, full of cum, you know. But you learn. This shit is fucking ridiculous. All this shit they talking about black men, but y'all the ones raising them by yourself. Never mind that. Why y'all by yourself? That's the question. Because you's a bitch raising a bitch ass nigga. That's the effect. Plain and simple. Bitch ass niggas that they ain't got no hands, that get upset about a mama joke, no father in their life. Instead of knuckling up, they run and grab a gun and not only shoot the motherfucker that said a joke about his mother, but shoot up the whole goddamn school. You got a gun, you don't even know how to shoot. Stupid. Up echelon back in that super chat, he said, kill you before myself. She been giving away the nookie. Man, that chick, I'm willing to bet she was cheating all over that dude, man. And I'm going to assume the worst. I'm going to assume the worst. They didn't even want to say that bitch name. They didn't even want to say her name. But they pointed out that her age, they wanted you to know the age difference, and she's 28, still fucking with a 44-year-old man. And they wanted you to know that the 61-year-old husband drove a Maserati. They put luxury in it. And I'm like, yo. So Maurenzo shares a lot of responsibility. The husband didn't have to go that far. But they didn't even want to tell you what this bitch name is. She orchestrated the whole shit. A mentally defeated husband. And a man, according to the article, looking out for a friend. The results, 2 men dead. And she gonna cry and but now she's a widow, and whatever he did have, she's gonna get all of it. Where it was partial, now she's getting all of it. There you go. And no one's gonna throw a mic in her face and ask her what the fuck happened. 2 dead, she's scot-free, and she's gonna be fucking the next man, if not already. Men, wake up! Again, I'll ask the women, black women, do you even like us? What the fuck are we to you? Dick, a wallet, and what else? Make a baby, but you don't want to deal with us though. I see boss bitches choosing to be single mothers. You could do it all by yourself. For you to raise your fucking son to be wearing a thong and popping and locking with Lizzo on a goddamn stage. Huh? Y'all saw that boy that Madonna adopted? Did y'all see that black boy that she adopted years ago? Y'all seen him lately? He's wearing a fucking dress. Tone 40 in that super chat. He says she manipulated both sides and was the cause of her husband killing himself. So she shouldn't get 1 red cent. And I agree with you, Tone. But you know the law is she's a widow. On paper, she tried to serve him, but he didn't accept it. No one told him to kill himself. So by law, ta-da! She's gonna get everything now. Whereas 9 years, she's on. You know, if it's a prenup, if they had a prenup. She only gets partial his shit if they divorce. Now that he's dead. And guess what? If he's on life support, now watch this, y'all. If he's on life support, that's the wife. I don't know if that dude has brothers, cousins, or whatever. I don't know if his parents are still alive. We don't know anything. But who gets the call to pull the plug? What's she gonna do? Say, let him live? He tried to shoot her. She probably, right now as we speak, well, you know, he's not gonna make it. And if he does make it, he's gonna be a vegetable. You're gonna have to clean him and walk. I ain't doing that. Pull the plug. I want to divorce his ass. He tried to kill me. Pull the plug. Over. Lawyer up, where she was gonna get half the house and the Maserati, but not get the house with the pool. Nope, she's getting all of it now. Now she's gonna be on fucking Instagram, selfie. I'm a boss. Posing in front of the Maserati that her husband killed herself in. Or near. Because they said he got out the car. Now it's all hers. And what's she gonna tell you? I helped him get half of this shit. I was his wife and blip, 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 blip. Y'all wanna know what else? They ain't had no kids. 9 years, they ain't had no kids. 9 years. I know she was having sex with her husband. No kids. Nine years, no kids, y'all. Up echelon, back in that super chat, he said, Helen off Troy. Cleopatra Sims started wars, bro. This can get so deep, but ain't this the way of the world, it seems? Men, y'all got to make better decisions. Because the truth of the matter is, looking at this situation, and I saw, you know, I was seeing some shit online, man. there's some women that are sympathetic towards her. She didn't get shot. Now the 61-year-old husband, he don't get any sympathy. But why did he get that far? Now this brother Smith, Tuffy Smith, he don't even get sympathy, and he was the one trying to help. I've seen people responding like a poor baby with her. So I'm gonna ask you, sisters, do y'all even give a fuck about us? We are your bulletproof shields, and we're wallets, and we're dick. Good enough to procreate, but not good enough to marry. Because I swear to God, there's more baby daddies around here than there are husbands and wives. Check the statistics. Black marriage is down. And you can't tell me it's all black men's fault. You can't fucking tell me that. 54% of black men are single and childless. 30% of the other ones are virgins. So what, the 16% that ain't shit, y'all are finding them? The 16%, the Pookies and Rays? I forget the math. I think it's like, what is it, 14 or 15? The low percentage, y'all are finding them and fighting over them and saying, yo, those guys are good enough to impregnate me, but not marry. Or you try to lock them down knowing that they ain't shit. And when you figure out that your pussy isn't magic, it won't magically change a man's brain. A nigga that ain't shit, when you figure out your pussy won't change him, then you get mad. But you know, the average men that make average money with the average bodies that you friend zoned, they're looking at you like, you didn't know he wasn't shit? How the whole neighborhood knew he wasn't shit but you? Oh, I see, he could dunk a basketball. Oh, I see, he on the block and he got a six-pack and he don't work out. He just out here just looking like that. He just got great genetics. That was exciting for you. Whether you liked his hazel eyes, his bald head, his curly head. You like the fact that other women in his face and you think he just chose you. 2 kids later, you find out he was fucking around with you the whole time. And now he ain't shit and men ain't shit and fuck men and men. You chose that low percentage. And now you want to paint the whole male race, the whole male species with a broad brush because you fucked up? Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't like us. Y'all out here getting us killed. She could have went to a police officer and got this man service. Why she had to go to the 6'4", 240-pound heavyweight boxer? And he, being a good man, according to the article, got met with bullets. She didn't know her husband was violent? I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I watch too much Popeye and olive oil. And my mother made it make sense to me. No. That spinach and shit, that's the gun. Because Bluto be kicking his ass until he gets that equalizer. And then what happens? You strong to the finish when you eat me spinach? No. That was a fucking notice to all men. I learned early, man. I learned early. And I still had to learn by experience because I'm like, yo, it can't be that bad. And after getting chased out of certain neighborhoods growing up, I'm like, yo, no, it is bad. I ain't trying to die with no ass. It's not worth it. Because I'm going to tell you something, fellas. When you get tired of the bullshit, when you meet these average women that are expecting the world from you, and you're like, hold on, I'm just now getting into my own. I'm still in college, or, I got a little bullshit job, and I'm, and this bitch want me to take her out every week and spend money, and no. I know she got a little fat ass on her, but hold on. Either take her out or be late on my rent. I know in New York, you get a little grace period, but in certain states, we're like, yo, if you don't pay us by the 30th, you're gone. I'm going to treat you like a Chinese name. One gone. That's it. There is no grace period. New York, you get a grace period. Nah, not here. Not in a lot of states. Nope. They will throw your ass out. What you going to say? Well, I had to take her out. And she don't give a fuck about your bills. She wants you to wine and dine her. She knows about you being a full-time student. She knows about you carrying a job. She doesn't give a shit about your stress level. Babe, I can't come out Saturday. I got to cram for this test. Oh, come on. And you simp-ass motherfuckers. Well, shit, if I don't take her out, she might be up under some other nigga. Nigga, guess what? If she up under some other nigga, let that nigga be the fucking simp. You got work to do. You got a credit score to worry about. You got money to make. You got your mouth to feed. And you ain't got no fucking kids. And you motherfuckers that are running behind some bitch with a kid or kids, y'all all be ashamed of yourself. She need to be chasing you. Because when you're in school or you're having a job and you trying to reach your stride, and by the way, when you're in your 20s or 30s, you haven't hit your financial stride yet. Get the work done. Because once you reach the top of your profession, whatever it is, now you can say, all right, who wants some of this? Oh, nigga, you only make $65,000 a year. Word. I got a high credit score. I got a 2-bedroom, or I got a condo. I have a car, and I ain't got no kids. The bitch talking shit to you got 2 kids, 2 different fucking fathers. Maybe one is in their life and it's all out of order, and expects you to come into her life and take care of her 2 mistakes. And when you ask her why you're not married to either one of them, oh, I was young. They always say that. I was young. Fuck that. You was fucking 20 goddamn 3 years old. You're not young. I get mad when I hear stories like this. They don't even want to tell us that bitch name. I would love to Google her. Up Echelon back in that super chat, he said she knew husband would get hurt or hurt him. Win-win. Exactly. She knew what she was doing. That's my point. So when I'm here, I'm seeing this story on fucking Instagram and shit. They're coddling this bitch. And I'm gonna call her a bitch. I don't know her name. I'm gonna call her whatever the fuck I want to call her. Y'all left that up to me. I want to know more about this. I want to know who she is. 9 years? You married a 52-year-old man? You met him when you was 19? You married him? You didn't make no babies? You made sure you ain't make no babies. Wait a minute. That's not fair. Could he make babies? I want to know it all now. The story's out. Somebody call her. Get her ass on the Oprah show or something. Does Oprah still have a show? Dr. Phil? Y'all still want to coddle this bitch? What the fuck is her name? Tired of this shit. And brothers, you motherfuckers need to stop. Stop. 6'4", 200. Yo, a bullet will stop me in a heartbeat. I ain't no sucker. I'm like, yo, nigga, what you want to do? Click. Woo. All right. All right. You got it. Thank you, Queen. Like she said last night, why didn't the sheriff or a process server serve the papers? Because she didn't go. She has all the sense in the world to marry up. Fellas, men usually marry down. We date down because we're looking for peace. We're looking for peace. A woman will say, oh, they're looking for a woman they can control. No! A billionaire will meet a bitch that gave him French fries at McDonald's and say, yo, you know, you're beautiful. Can I take you out? And where he's trying to find a wife, she see dollar signs. But if she sees dollar signs, say, you know what, I wouldn't date him if he didn't smell like money. But you know what? I'm trying to secure the bag, but I don't need to be rude about it. Let me see. All he wants me to do is to come in, run the bath water, cook the food. Hell, you cooking food, you cooking pre-processed food that's killing people for fucking minimum wage. So enter the billionaire. You don't want to cook a real meal for him? And fuck minimum wage, he wants to make you his wife? Love will come later. You might not find him attractive. But that's how you secure a bag, and you ain't got to be rude about it. Love will grow later. Because why? While he's out there doing billionaire shit, getting it for you, you get to live in all of this. We date down all the time. You don't see no boss bitch dating a nigga out the gutter. A boss bitch don't go back into the projects to find Pookie. And if she do, what happens with her? She's screaming and hollering. Why is it that this shit happened to us? It's like women shrug their shoulders. Hey man, she married this motherfucker. She married this nigga, and he didn't know. He know the rules of marriage. Really? That's the rules? The rules is till death do us part. That's the rules. But y'all got mad when Mary J. Blige, her ex-husband, did that shit. Y'all got mad, didn't y'all? Didn't you? Didn't you get mad? You got mad. Got real mad, didn't you? Queen back in that super chat. She says, salute everybody. Men decide when marriage happens. Women decide when sex happens. Hold on. Let me read this other super chat, and I'm going to leave that right there. Salute to my brother Upper Echelon back in that super chat. He said, some go to school for 10 years, others married for 10 million. Salute. Much love, brother. Let me put that up there. Do y'all understand that? Y'all understand this? Y'all understand that? That woman was 28 years old when this happened. She met him when she was 19. Dude was 52, according to the 9-year marriage. And they didn't just meet and get married. They met and dealt with each other for a little while before the marriage happened. So it may have been longer than that. They've known each other, which is creepy. On his end, it's creepy. But wait a minute, though. 9 years, no kids. Somebody was real careful. Maybe it was him. Maybe it was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep this little cute little thing on the side, and you know, I'm gonna keep this cute little thing on the side, but I ain't gonna knock her up. I ain't gonna do that. He probably got kids her age. I want to know if he has kids. I want to speak to his kids. I'm not letting this go, man. I'm writing to somebody. Men have access to marriage. Women have access to sex. Okay? Which is why, for the life of me, I don't understand why the black woman was so mad at Roe versus Wade. Because y'all are careful with what y'all do with y'all box, right? Or were y'all? Were y'all? Are y'all careful with y'all box? Not according to what I've seen on blackdemographics.com. No. Black marriage is down. Boss bitches is up. Right? Black household is all fucked up. 54% of black men unmarried and childless. 30% are fucking like virgins. So that small percentage, that's the majority for y'all? Something's not adding up. The motherfuckers that y'all are chasing, those are the dudes that are in our group. This motherfucker, these dudes went to school, these dudes get jobs, they're average, they're not super rich, whatever, but their naturally athletic friend that looks real good, by the time everyone's in their adults, he's the only person still living with his mother. And he might have a little job while everyone works for the city or the state or business owners. We all still cool, but he still live at home. He's unmarried, but has children from multiple women, but he's handsome. So when we all just get together and go hang out somewhere, he blends in with us. We don't blend in with him. We're not on the corner. We're not there anymore. We stopped doing that when we were 16, but he's still on the block. So now they got little niggas looking up to him. But when we get together, he does have a couple of suits. And when we go out, he blends in with us. So when women approach the group, they see him. He stands out. But he's not us. But he'll leave with the bitch. And he has such a gift of gab. Whereas when we were 16, 17, using him to attract women so that we could probably pick from the scraps. Because he grabbed the baddest bitches. But we got to pick from the scraps, taking one for the team. The roles reverse. Because now the average dudes are the 54%. The other 30%, that's like 84%. Childless. Some of us are still virgins. So now we going out looking for women to suit us. You sit at the table, at the lounge, they see him. They still don't see you. But now he's using us. But those women find out that he's not us. Is this making sense? And then they find out, yo, look, man, he looked real good. Yo, he might have knocked your friend's back out, but he can't maintain the conversation. I was trying to talk about current events, and he's trying to talk about, Steph Curry hitting 3-pointers all over the place. You find out he's at an adult level, he's socially an idiot. He stopped growing at 18. He stopped growing. So now the woman has a decision to make. Do I keep this man around to knock my spine out because he's damn good at that? Or do I just say, you know what, whatever, man, you gotta go. I'm looking for something else. And you know what's sad? By the time you're in your 40s, it's a shame that a woman has to still make decisions like that. You know why? Because she spent her life fucking with niggas like that. And when she met the nigga, she thought that he was mature. And she's saying to herself, where the fuck did I go wrong? I met these brothers and I lucked out and I got with him, but he's an idiot. Well, all of them idiots? No. We've grown, and that's our friend. We went out that night. He just tagged along. But all of us are career men. He's not. You know why? Y'all chicks rolled out the red carpet for him and enabled him. And by the way, the man that I'm speaking of more than likely came from a single parent household. Not a good relationship with his dad, raised by a single mother. Y'all rolled out the red carpet for him. Y'all spoiled his ass. And he's still spoiled because you came and met the group and all you could do was see his bald head or curly hair or his eyes, and he's over 6 feet tall. That's all you saw. But when we were sitting back talking about politics and other shit, and the average men didn't cut it for you. You still chased the Pookie. Y'all don't fucking hear me. All these years, y'all ladies still doing that. Y'all still doing it. And here we are in 2022. Y'all still saying we ain't shit? I've seen too much. Y'all can't say that. I've seen too much. I know too much. And I don't know it all. Because every time I fucking look around, some new shit pop up. But this what happened with this with Mr. Smith, Tuffy Smith. It's an old story. It's an old story. Been there, done that, it's happened. It's not the first time. But I want to point out to y'all, they didn't even want to tell you that bitch name. Protecting. They don't tell you the woman's name, y'all. They never do. They protect them. They'll lie to you about her name. They will lie to you about her age. I'll say it again. They will lie to you about her name. They will lie to you about her age. I'll say it one more time. They will lie to you about her name. They will lie to you about her age. And they will tell you that it's to protect her. But in protecting her, it'll make the person suspected to look worse. We just had a situation up here in New York. Bitch goes in there, tried to swipe her EBT card for a bag of potato chips. Y'all know the story. And it wasn't working. Now there could have been money on it. And I know some of those card machines don't read sometimes. Sometimes it depends on the zip code from what I was told. I don't know. But she couldn't purchase the chips, and the owner of the store, or the guy working at the store, his name was Jose, took the bag of chips back. Said, well, you can't pay for them. That's the rule, right? I'm gonna go get my man to fuck you up. No, her exact words. I'm gonna go get my nigga to fuck you up. It's a 61-year-old man. There goes that number again, 61. 61-year-old man at the Bodega. She leaves, comes back with a 30-year-old black man. He jumps behind the counter and starts beating on Mr. Jose. Mr. Jose, all he could do to defend himself was grab a knife, juke dude in his heart and his lung. In defense, dude died. That black bitch screaming, oh, over $3, over $3. Pause. This whole thing is your fucking fault, you stupid bitch. This is your fault. This is your fault. You ain't got $3 to buy some chips? Huh? I don't know what time it was, but after a certain hour, the shorties don't eat processed food after a certain hour, man. They don't eat no chips and nothing like that. No, put that shit down. You can't have that. It's late. I don't know how late it was, but wait a minute. You can't buy the chips. You can't buy the chips. Leave. Your EBT card don't work. Fine. What do you do? Call you a broke bitch? It don't matter. Leave. Oh, my EBT card don't work. Okay, well, you can't buy the chips. I'm gonna get my man to fuck you up. Huh? Okay, they say, well, he snatched the bag out of the black girl's hands. All right, well, fine. Okay, you ain't like how he did that? How about this? Go live on your social media and say, don't ever go here again. But no, you went and got your baby daddy, because it wasn't a husband. I don't think it was. And now he dead. And guess what? The DA threw the case out. They threw the case out. So he's dead. I don't know if he was the father of the child, but he's dead. And Mr. Jose is traumatized. He can't leave the house. He don't want to leave the house. He's fearing retaliation. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. And she's standing there like, you're not the victim, bitch. You got your man killed. Hello? Jada Pinkett? Will Smith? All of you that sided with Will, guess what? Doesn't matter, because he apologized. Don't matter. And guess what? Guess what Jada Pinkett said? Guess what? I ain't tell him to do that. See? That was my whole point. That was my whole point. When shit get hot, no, look, I ain't tell him to do all that. Yeah, right. What this bitch gonna say? Oh, I ain't mean for him to jump behind the counter. No, she said, I'm gonna go get my nigga and he gonna fuck you up. And he came in and tried to do just that. And it backfired. And now she ain't gonna go to prison or nothing. 28 years old. Got that man killed. You can't tell me she didn't know that her 61-year-old husband didn't have a gun. You can't tell me that. I'm not hearing that. Do y'all see? Men, you gotta be fucking smarter than this. Because the way what I'm seeing, and I'm not saying all of you women, but y'all women with the biggest fucking mouths that make the worst decisions in the world, y'all don't like us. Y'all don't. Y'all be all over the internet grandstanding, and it's fuck you too. And it's not all of y'all. But the ones that with the big mouths, it's fuck you too. I'm cool. What is this shit? We divesting. We're divesting from black men. Fine. I've seen a bitch divest all the way to women. I'm divesting because black men this and black men that. Here was the bottom line. And this was an educated woman. But I'm going to keep it very simple. You was a fat black bitch and you just overweight. And every man that you try to give yourself to, he wasn't taking you serious. Because you looked like you wasn't taking yourself serious. You looked like you wasn't taking yourself serious. You're overweight, you didn't give a shit, but you was grandstanding on your education. We don't give a fuck about your education. We don't give a fuck about your money. And women, if you're dealing with a dude that gives a shit about your money, head for the hills because you get what you ask for. I knew dudes that pursued women with money because they wanted their money. That is a bitch ass nigga. But hey, I guess they were handsome because they always found the shorty to do it for them. They always did. They always did. They always did. Go ahead and divest. I've seen women. This one chick, I don't even know her name. She on TikTok or whatever. And she's what I call an articulate idiot. Because black men are the worst in the world. Never mind the statistics. Never mind the fact that small 16 or so percent, 14 to 16% that she's talking about, that's what she attracted. Because that, according to the numbers, that's not the majority. Because if you ask any of these women, what are their preference? It's never an average guy. He gotta be taller than her. He gotta be in shape. He gotta have a six-pack. He gotta make X amount of money. Y'all are chasing matchmakers, female black matchmakers out of the game. They say, yo, look, I can't do this shit no more. Why not, ma'am? Because black women's, y'all expectations are fucking ridiculous. Y'all want The Rock. Y'all want Michael Jordan. Y'all want LeBron James. Y'all want Steph Curry. Guess what? Steph Curry's wife got Steph Curry and she still is not satisfied. What in the entire fuck? What? Bitch, you got Steph Curry, the king of all light-skinned niggas? What the fuck? And you still require attention from other men? Bro. Divesting? And that woman I'm talking about, she divested, and then she did a fucking live and said what? Turn the camera behind her. There's another fat, light-skinned black chick behind her. She told my baby. I said, oh, she gay now. So she divested all the way to being a lesbian. And you see, that was the problem the whole time. Bitch, you're gay. It has nothing to do with black men. You probably did find a black man, but he sneezed wrong. He sneezed and farted in the house and it stunk a little bit. Oh, no, he got to go. Oh, you want to take me out at 9? I'm not available till 10. Oh, he got to go. Whole time, you know what your problem was? You was gay. You don't just say, oh, I've yet to meet any dude. I've never met or been around any man that said, you know what, I'm so sick of these bitches, I'm gonna start dating men now. I've never met one. All the gay people that I've known, they'll tell you, I've been gay all my life. They'll say that shit. They'll say that shit. They'll tell you they've been gay all their life. They'll tell you that. They will tell you that. They'll tell you that they've tried to be hetero and it never worked out for them. They found reasons to get out of those relationships, and when they move out their house and move to another state, and they say, you know what, I gotta be me. And they be them. And they say, oh, that's the problem right there. You was dating her and she was a bad chick. You was dating her and she was a bad chick. And you was dating her and her and her. And all those chicks was left thinking, what's wrong with me? No, it wasn't them. It was you the whole time. Oh, you didn't like women. That's the problem right there. Same thing with women. I've known women to have children. I come from a hard Muslim household. I come from a hard a fucking Rasta household or a hard Christian household, and they don't play none of that shit. And it was making me crazy because I had these feelings and and then when they grow up and move away and get away from their family for about a couple of years, they find out who they are. And now they ain't got to worry about killing themselves and jumping off of buildings and shooting themselves. They ain't got to worry about that. Listen, be who the fuck you are. I don't care. But you hurt people and you hurt yourself when you're fighting who you are. That's it. In families, you could be against it. But if it's your kid, man, you gotta love them unconditionally, man. Because what happens is when you make them suppress it, they start doing weird shit. They start acting out. Getting into fights. You make them have a problem. Make them comfortable. And the flip side of that is don't force it on them. In this day and age, if a school teacher even thinks they see that in your kid, good luck. They're going to amplify that shit. And then we got this whole thing going on. Man, the world is fucked up. I tell y'all I'm moving to the moon. The air's better. But this conversation could go everywhere. I didn't even talk about what I wanted to talk about. I'm still mad about this shit with Tuffy Smith. This some bullshit. I'm watching that shit. I said, divesting, and she went full lesbian on the motherfucker. I said, oh, that's the problem right there. She was gay. Right there. She just discredited everything she said about black men, because the bottom line is you don't like men, period. Period. You're fat, you're overweight, you look lazy. And she was a career woman. But no one gives a fuck about your money. Men don't give a fuck about your money. All they say was, damn, she fat and lazy. You on here looking like Precious. And no disrespect to the actor that plays Precious, but you know what I'm saying. She knows her limitations. And she, the actor that plays Precious, she has to be careful about who she dates. She knows what time it is. No dude is gonna pick her and say, yo, man, I think you're gorgeous. There might be a few dudes that are chubby chasers that'll do that. But they're far and few in between, and y'all know that. It's rare you see a chick that looks like Beyonce or Janet Jackson in her prime say, hey, man, I want a nigga that looked like Biggie. Biggie had to have a lot of game to get the tail he got. Man, this conversation can go everywhere, man. But look, man. Maybe I'll discuss what Deontay Wilder should do tomorrow. I done fucked off this show. Somebody hit me in the Cash App, man. Salute to my brother Paul Carrick as usual. From the other day. Said another great show, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Salute to my brother Xavier Martinez He said for the show, man. Much love, bro. Yo, Xavier, we trying to get Jose Luis Castillo on here, man. I'm gonna need you because that man don't speak no English. So if we can get a hold of him, I'm gonna need you, brother. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, man. Oh man, yo, listen. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother King Corleone. Make him help him reach that 500 sub, man, please. I'm sorry, y'all, man. I couldn't even talk boxing. I woke up, my internet was fucked. Came back, and I'm still seeing, you know, this shit. Y'all understand? That's why I do my other show. I'm here to protect men. Women today are more free than they've ever been in life, and they're still complaining. And with the freedom that you do have, y'all are still overweight. Y'all are still not married. And y'all twerking all over the fucking place. From the nasty bitches in the hood to fucking black senators in Rhode Island. Y'all that bitch twerking on her fucking head. I couldn't believe it. And she want to teach her goddamn first grader how to masturbate. That's the word. That's what I was told. This era is an era, indeed. It's some bullshit, y'all. Wake the fuck up, man. Listen, man. This is how I cook. This is why, and let me tell you something. Painful Excellence podcast tonight. No doubt, Hill, I appreciate you. Boxing and Barbecue, my brother, salute. Salute to Tone 40. He says, on another note, Bomb Squad to this day. No doubt. I'm going to get to it tomorrow morning. I just had to cook on this, man. What the fuck? Wait a minute. This is the link to my other channel, the Painful Excellence podcast. These are the topics I discuss over there, man. Because the conversation needs to be had. Specific volume. Salute, bro. Where you been? These conversations need to be had. True that a lot of the situations are shared responsibility. You know, men that came from a single mother household, because usually it's a single parent, it's usually the mother. Once you get to a certain age, you need to seek mentorship. There's certain things your mother can't do for you. And single mothers, you need to understand that young king needs a man in his life. Whether it be his uncle, if you have an older brother that got a head on his shoulders, whether you need to put him into a church, get him in a mentorship program, he needs that male presence, man. He really does. You have no idea. All of this shit, I could do it on by myself. No. Fuck no. Vice versa. Men, if single parents that are men that raise daughters, they run and get female help. Whether it be a girlfriend, an aunt, a female cousin, or they just immerse their daughters amongst women so they understand, you know, everything from how they're supposed to think to personal hygiene. It does take a team, man. But it seems like women today, y'all think y'all could do everything because y'all think y'all have to do everything. And y'all chose that 14% or so and deem it as the majority. And y'all are fucked up because y'all know it's not. Y'all know it's not. That's just a cop-out for y'all making these horrible fucking choices. I keep telling y'all about that chick I came up with, worked with her. She had the baby by this dude. Everyone knew he was crazy. But she didn't know, made a baby with him. Long story short, had a restraining order because he started kicking her ass. but let him in the house to see the baby. He threw the baby out the fucking window. True story. True story. I found someone that covered the story on YouTube recently. That's a true story. I know both parties involved. And when the dust was settling, we was like, yo, man, that's fucked up. But we didn't say it around her because that was very traumatizing. But when everyone got around the hood and talked about it, it was like, yo, she ain't know that nigga Derek was crazy. She didn't know he was crazy. 11 a.m. on a Sunday, he's in the street drunk. He always in these streets. She didn't see that. Everybody saw. She didn't see that. No, what she did do was procreate with him. And there's more to her story than a little bit because I know her personally. So I'm reading that. Everyone's saying, oh, man, that's bad. It is bad. But shared responsibility, right? I feel bad for Tuffy Smith. But he had to have been smarter than this. I feel bad for Kerry. That's her name. And I can say her name because the story's on YouTube, y'all. This shit happened back in 2001. Was it 02? No, it was 2001. Maybe in 2000. I forget, but I remember it like it was yesterday. I just get the years fucked up a little bit. Everything is either post 9/11 or pre 9/11. It was before 9/11. That I know. She got to take responsibility. You had a restraining order against him, but you let him in the house. Why'd you do that? Tom Etheridge in that super chat, much love. He said, unfortunately, black men lack critical thinking skills. No way should you let a woman get you killed or stuck with a child. RIP to those brothers. You know what? I'm not going to disagree with you to a certain aspect. A lot of black men, not all of them, because I have critical thinking skills, but I also have my father in my life. I have fathers, uncles, I have an older brother. The black men today that are produced from single black women lack critical thinking skills. You can tell by watching how they leave a house. Skinny jeans and that stop at the top of their calf and tight pink shirts with their eyebrows shaped up, and they will tell you that they're heterosexual. What? But you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Those dudes lack critical thinking skills because they're so goddamn emotional. That's right, Tom. Male mentorship is missing. Totally missing. Totally missing. And when the minority is viewed as the majority, we're in a dangerous place. Because I see these women pushing these divesting thing. And on my show a couple of nights ago, I had Divine Sense on here. Divine Sense is not in America. He's out of this country right now. And he likes tail just like everybody else. So when these black women talk about divesting, they'll go to another country and meet a man like Divine Sense, and he'll keep it a buck with them. Ladies, your pussy isn't going to change a man's mind. And they meet Divine Sense, and he blow their back out, and they hop back on an airplane and go back to their whatever West Bubblefuck America, and they think, oh, I'm going to WhatsApp him, I'm going to FaceTime him, I'm going to jump on his live stream, and baby, when I'm coming back down to Thailand. No. You knew what time it was. I was very clear. What? Divest that. Divest that. Divest that. Stupid. Go peep the live. He said what it is. And I said, I'm so glad this man said that. I'm so glad. It's a cop-out. Now, men, on the other hand, divest. The average men that are hopping on airplanes and going to different countries to find a woman, we can clearly articulate why they're doing that. Are y'all going to Thailand to marry a Thai man? You're going to Thailand to marry a Thai man, and he's supposed to deal with that attitude, all of this shit, all of that shit. No, I don't cook. No, I don't clean. I don't do this, and I'm not having no baby. And he gonna put on his headband, put on those tied trunks. He gonna square up and kick you in your fucking ribs. That man, get the fuck out my country. Take that attitude to Dubai with those billionaires, right? Go ahead, take it over there to them with your head like this, snapping your fingers like that. I don't cook, I don't clean, and I don't do this. And what you mean? I have to be a Muslim and nothing. I don't do none of that now because I'm a fucking boss. He gonna take his AK-47 and fire that shit in the air. And everyone's sucking sand over there. That means get the fuck out before you go missing. And we have enough money when no one will look for you. Divest is different for men. Motherfuckers is leaving here because they don't want to deal with you. Because you motherfuckers, you chicks here with that bullshit, and I'm seeing it's the same shit in the UK. They getting away because they don't want to deal with you. Don't like us? You want us to leave you alone? We are complying. The average men that you friend zone and everything don't complain when they go get they divest and date outside their race. Oh, he can't handle a strong black woman. No, they don't want to hear your fucked up mouth. Shut the fuck up. All this freedom in all shapes and sizes and ages. Y'all are twerking. I saw a video of a woman making her baby twerk in a diaper. And the father walks in the room and he just stared at her. And that baby had been over 1 year old and she knew she was in trouble. She looked over her shoulder and the father was standing there. But you hear the mother saying, I forgot the baby's name. Go ahead. No. You stop that and you check that. You stop that and you check that. You got black women twerking at a junior high school in the gym at a basketball game. Where are we? Where are we? No man made you do that. No man made you do that. We can't tell you what to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. So Love a Lot says, same here in the UK. Man, black women, they got y'all, man. Y'all done fucked up. Y'all sipped the Kool-Aid. Y'all believe the hype. Don't complain. The men that you didn't want, they're dating outside their race and they're going all over the world and bringing back women that are friendly, that are submissive. Don't complain because you ain't want them. Shut up. Go ahead and divest. Go to Thailand and meet Divine Sense. He gonna fuck the shit out you and come back and then tell us you're gay. Then do that. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead. Y'all fucked off the household. That's what y'all did. Okay? Now tonight, Painful Excellence Podcast, I'm gonna put the link in the description one more fucking time for y'all. All right? Y'all wanna know an example? And I'm not, and listen. This is not the majority, family. This is not the majority. I'm talking about the bitches that talk a lot. They got everything to say. The experts, right? Tonight, let's talk about this.
I fucked the guy and his mom.
His stepmom.
No, his like birth mother. And she sucked his dick like. Yeah, it was great. Once he looked at her and told her, yo, come do what you do best, it was downhill from come do what you do best. She started sucking his dick, and then at one point they looked at me and he was like, come suck his dick. And I was like, well, I block sucked his dick too. We both sucked his dick. Together.
That is...
Suck his dick again! 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 Suck his dick again!
Did you hear her say it was great? Did you hear her say that? It was great? Did you hear her say that? No, never mind the fact that there's something wrong with that mother and her son, and that's tonight's show. I'm really going to analyze the relationship between these black women and their sons, because I've seen some creepy fucking shit, and I'm dating back to the 90s, and it fucked me up, and I'm like, I didn't just see that. Y'all remember that interview with R. Kelly when he was talking about his mother, when she used to sip the cup to make sure, the cup of tea to make sure, or hot chocolate or whatever, to make sure it wasn't hot, and she would leave her lipstick on it, like, oh, okay, you can have it, baby. He would turn the cup around and sip from the lipstick part because he wanted to kiss his mother. Y'all remember that? He wanted to taste his mother. Motherfucker, I wouldn't be surprised if, man. We don't talk about the sexual abuse of black men, black boys, by women. By women. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about how men grow up perverted because of how they were abused by other women. We always hear the jokes about the abusive uncle and stuff. You never talk about the abusive aunt or the older cousin. You never talk about that, do you? Now, I don't know who that brother is, and, sometimes, I don't know, maybe I have to, because I know I played a clip from somebody that clipped a Kevin Samuels thing, and I had to take it down. I didn't get a flag, but I had to remove it, but that's okay. So this brother is very popular. I don't know who he is, but I just played that for you. So if you replay this video and it's not there, it's because YouTube made me remove it. But I think it is so important that we discuss those topics. And that's what we're going to discuss today. You had a woman. Now, I don't know if that's real or not, but I know that there's something strange. I've been around strange situations where I'm like, whoa, I don't like that. That was kind of weird to me. You had the black woman talking about, basically she had a threesome with a man and his birth mom. Do what you do best. And then she went and joined in. So there's a level of dysfunction. Tom Mefford's in that super chat, he says, did you see the thick pool party? BBW's, I saw that shit. And you know what, man? Listen, y'all black woman fell for it, man. Y'all fucking fell for it. Be young, be free, sleep with everybody. That was a translation. Be young, be free. Own your body. You just thick, and you're beautiful. You're black. You're beautiful. Yeah. If they call you fat, you're body shaming. No. I come from an era where the elders used to tell the young ladies, "Yeah, you're getting a little big there, girl. You don't want to do that." Health reasons, and you want to keep your man interested. But you tell a woman that today, oh, fuck that. If my man can't accept me how I am, then you're going to do what? Leave him? Let me get this straight. You finally land a man, so you're winning, but you gain weight. Fuck your health, but if you get a little big and he says something to you, you're going to get mad at him for telling you the truth? And you're going to leave him? And what? Because you're getting attention from various men. What you think they want? There were men at this thick pool party. And I bet you there was a twerk off. I saw it. I'm like, okay. You're fat and you're twerking. Okay. There was dudes in there. All of those men in there were like, I'm fucking somebody. And they probably did. I'm getting somebody. Somebody gonna get got. And a lot of those men in there were probably men that couldn't get in average size, articulate, responsible women because they don't qualify. A lot of those men strike out all over the place, but if you go there, it's a slam dunk. I'm seeing a fat bitch in a thong. What are they thinking? Low self-esteem? I'm getting laid tonight. Man, that fucking pool probably smelled like bacon and fucking cocoa butter in there. You know the bacon grease that grandma used to leave on the side of the stove? Completely unhealthy. God damn it. Yeah, Shawala, we're gonna discuss that, man. Cause that shit got me aggravated, man. I'm so sorry. I totally didn't talk about. I'm gonna have to change the title of this show, man. I'm gonna have to change the title of this show. I'm gonna see if I can change the picture, you know. But man, salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chats, man. The General on, I don't know, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm just all off, man. I was just mad. I'm just mad. But countdown this weekend, LDBC. We getting together. Dallas gonna be lit. I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? Painful Excellence podcast tonight. Links in the description. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. And we're gonna cook on it tonight. And we're gonna talk boxing tomorrow, man. I apologize, man. Much love, appreciation to all y'all. Salute. Bronx on deck.
Move!
Tonight.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.